Today is a very exciting day because I am officially in the Elestral's card game. And just to cut to the chase, there's bundles down below where you can get my card and a lot more. But I want to talk about it, but I just wanted y'all to at least know from the beginning of the video without wasting your time. So I am in the Elestral's card game. Elestral's a card game made by my boy A-Drive and Shady as well, who is really focused on it. And I've been part of it since before the initial Kickstarter and everything. I helped Dan test, and I've been part of all the Kickstarters. I've been part of a lot of it. And my favorite card is Penterror, right? Specifically Stellar Penterror, which there are only 99 of in the world. And when Dan hit me up about, getting my own card, I was ecstatic, right? First off, the homie is wearing my wedding suit. Let me actually show the card itself. Let me move myself real quick so I can actually show the card. That way y'all can see what's going on. But this card is so sick. All right, so again, I told you my favorite card is Penterror, right? This is my favorite card. Think about like Blue Eyes Ultimate. It's a Hydra. So this card, the effect on this card is when this Penterror is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can special cast any number of Hydra and Twindra from your hand or deck in attack position. The thing is though, and again, if you guys want to check out the bundles, I'm going to explain everything in a sec, but I just want to talk about, why I like and why we ended up getting to this position, or why we ended up getting to this card. But this card is a 3 spirit cost, and spirits are basically your land, but also your life points. Right, so you have a 20 spirit deck. You use spirits. This is a 3 cost in order to summon, but it takes turns to actually get it up there. So I hated the fact that my favorite card costs 3 spirits, and then people can just like nuke it with certain trap cards. I'm gonna call them trap cards in this case. They're not actually called traps, but they're called counter runes. So my Pokeaim card is your Penterror. When this card is on the field, when your Penterror is unaffected by the opponent's card effects. All card effects. This means magic, trap, again, runes in this case, effects of monsters. As long as this card is on the field, you are not destroying my boy. And I want to go a little bit more with the lore, right? Because, again, this is a Hydra. And what do we know about the Hydra? You cut off his heads, they grow back. It's very annoying to deal with unless you're an overpowered Hercules god. And, well, there's at least in the movie, but there's a few other stuff that we could talk about, but we don't have to go through Greek lore if we don't want to. I mean, I like Greek lore. But anyway, so when your Penterror is destroyed, you can special cast any number of Hydrake or Twindra, and those are basically the baby versions of them. I have them right there, but I don't feel like going to get them right there. You can special cast any or Penterror from your hand, deck, or Underworld. Underworld is your graveyard. Using spirits from your spirit deck or the ones that were enchanted on this guy. So again, let me run it through it. 3 cards, 3 spirits to do this guy. I just get destroyed by damage because that's the only way to do it when this guy's on the field. So by actual damage, right? I'm a 15-8. So they overpower me. They destroy me. Well, I'm gonna use Pokeaim to get 1, 2, 3 on the field, including the one you just destroyed, or just 1 on the field. And you know what? The one you just destroyed, it's actually going to come back, and I'm not going to have to use any extra spirits because I'm going to use the spirits that you just destroyed it with. So basically, the only way to get through my GOAT Penterror is to destroy Pokeaim. But that's rude, so don't do that. But yeah, I'm very excited. I think it's so cool that I officially have a card in the Elestral's card game, and Elestral's extremely fun. Very easy to get into. And it's also, the competitive decks are relatively cheap, right? You play Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon, and depending, decks can cost hundreds of, some up to thousands. You play Elestral's, average competitive deck, $50 to $75. So, there are a lot of bundles down below, and they actually come with a lot of cards, and we can actually take a look at them right now. Okay, also I want to say, I've been actually working out specifically so that way when this card comes out, I can look a little bit like it. Obviously, that card looked way too powerful to me, but well, there's 2 reasons, right? That's one of the reasons, and the other one was if there's like a fire, I want to be able to carry my wife and my 2 best friends and my dogs all on my back. I'm not there yet, but anyway, so this is really cool because these bundles. So the Showdown Starter Bundle is $50, and it's $80 MSRP. And this comes with 2 the 2 starter decks combined, as well as I actually have literally everything right here. But you also get the tournament pack series, which you can only usually get by actually going and playing Elestrals or online. And then Shatter Stars, which are like their little way of giving out specific cards. So that's actually with basically 38% off. And then you get the Pokeaim card, of course, with it. And on top, hopefully y'all can see me. I'm not even looking at my camera. But then the tier 2 comes with everything from tier 1. So you get everything from tier 1. But you also get on top of that 2 more starter decks. And these starter decks, again, are competitive. They actually are competitively viable. There's a base set booster box. Let me just lift this boy up. I haven't opened it. I just, because I want to open it with my wife. But there's the base set starter box as well. Is that the base set starter box? That's not base set starter box. That might be the base set starter box. As well as the Wind Deck box and Stellar Penterror card sleeves. So Penterror is typically a white Hydra, but it's black with Stellar. It's also my favorite. Stellars are basically the equivalent of shinies. Y'all know Dan was a shiny hunter, so the whole thing was he wanted to make his own, and they actually have rarity, right? So there's only 99 of these, and then there's an X of 10, which I also happen to own one of, as well. You could get, and then you get all that plus, plus the first one. And then there's the big one, which I'm trying to show right now, which comes with all that, plus the Push, plus a Spirit Binder, which is essentially a binder that you can actually keep your cards in, plus 1, 2, 3 booster boxes, all other ones, Firestorm, Livestream, and Sunstrike, which are the latest sets. And then you have the Celebration Shattered Stars bundle as well with that. So you can pick up all that as well using my link. There's also, there should have been a QR code on all this, but I'm just so excited. And there's a little bit more as well when it comes to it. I'm trying my best not to make too much of a mess, but there's a little bit more when it comes to it. If this bundle does well, if we sell out, there's a limited amount. If this bundle sells out, I can get a Divine Champion. So Divine Champion is basically, so Penterror is my favorite card, right? But it would be Penterror Champion of Pokeaim. So it's Penterror specifically with like a little champion thing under it. I don't know if I have any Divine Champions near me. My desk has like a bunch of cards, but I don't know if I ever do. But yeah, the idea is that that card would basically be a Penterror name with me instead of just Pokeaim, but a Penterror name with me. And let me tell you what my effect would be on it, because I can do whatever I want, right? You can use these in casual versus your friends, local, or whatever. Just like on the competitive scene, yeah, they're probably not going to make this legal. But there's an online scene. There's a lot of things you can do as well. But that card, Penterror Champion of Pokeaim, would have the effect as long as Penterror Champion of Pokeaim is on the field, Pokeaim cannot be destroyed. And because Penterror Champion of Pokeaim has Penterror in the name, Penterror Champion of Pokeaim can't be destroyed. So basically, if these two are on the that's the effect I would give it, because I can give it whatever effect I want. Provided Dan and all of them are cool with it. They're gonna be cool with it. But so the whole thing is that they would be, again, this is like wishful thinking. We have to sell out. We have to get there. But there's a limited bundle, so if you guys want to pick it up, and feel free to. And you can also pick up anything from Elestrals if you really want to. It's a fantastic game. It's so easy to get into. Mastering it obviously takes time, but it's really easy to get into. It's a very fun game as well. I'm actually joining the next competition they have too. Why am I blanking on the name? I was in season 2 and 3 of it. Why am I the Elestral, which is like a just call competition they have. Think of a draft league but with cards. I was in a few, and yeah, so it'd be really cool to get there. But again, I'm so hyped that this card is even just a thing right now. And if y'all want to pick it up, feel free to. Link is down below. It'll be available until it sells out. And yeah, if you want to just add it to your collection, I know that I'm gonna frame these and put them in a way where I can look at them whenever I want to. I think that's we all do different things. People sell cards, people buy cards, people collect cards, flip them, whatever the hell they want. I love collecting things that I love. So yeah, I'm hyped to have a Pokeaim in my collection. But anyway, feel free to check it out if you want to. I'm gonna be doing a long stream later tonight, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.